Hi, everybody. It's me, Miss Lindsay, and my good friend,
Miss Carly.
And we are here at the Northborough Free Library for Wizarding Week. All over this February break, we are going to be celebrating mischief and magic and friendship with the Harry Potter Wizarding World. And so if you registered for the Harry Potter Wizarding Kit bags, they are available for pickup today, and in them is a very special, magical, fuzzy craft. And we would love to do that craft with you right now. So in your Wizarding Kit bag, you are going to find instructions to make your own Pygmy Puff. The Pygmy Puff is a magical creature from the Wizarding World, and they are super cute and make wonderful pets. They love to cuddle.
Sold at Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. So that a few times fast.
So you're going to want to gather the materials from your Wizarding Kit, which includes your giant pom-pom, your googly eyes, your felt. All right. And then you will need scissors. A permanent marker works best, but a marker.
Make sure if you're using a permanent one, talk to your grown-ups for permission.
For sure. For sure. Make sure your grown-up knows that you're using these materials.
Exactly.
And then you're going to need either craft glue or hot glue. And again,
or maybe a glue stick and a lot of persistence. You'll probably get there, but it'll be a little trickier. If
you're using craft glue, and especially if you're using hot glue, make sure your grown-up is there with you and your grown-up says it's okay. All right? Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take our felt and we're going to cut out our ears, our feet, and our heart-shaped face out of our felt. So I'm going to check out the ears first. They're kind of like little half ovals. And I've got a gray pom-pom and I have purple felt. You could have any number of color combinations in your Wizarding Kit bag. I think Miss Carly's gone to check with a friend because somebody was here to pick up their Wizarding Kit, which is very exciting.
How magical.
How magical indeed. So we are just cutting out our ears and our faces and our feet.
Idea.
And they're I cut out like kind of half ovals for my ears. And like I said, you could have any number of color combinations of felt and pom-pom in your bag. There are lots of different colors. Now, you may want to draw your heart-shaped face or your feet before you cut them out.
Now, I'm actually going to make my feet kind of a heart-shaped.
Me too.
Because I think that'll be easy to glue on. But you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever shape or style you want. And I make my outline a little bit bigger so that I can trim, because you can always cut more off, but you can't put the felt back together.
That's very true.
So I make my shape a little bit bigger than I think I'm going to want it to be so that I can cut. I can always trim it to make it look the way I want it to look. But like I said, you can't put the felt back on.
No, you can't.
So I'm just cutting out my face shape now. It's kind of like a heart shape. And I see my face is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit more. Just to make it that sweet little face in the puff of fur. That's what you want. But if you decide you want
something different.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you decide you want a different shaped face, maybe you just want a circle face, maybe you want it to be nice and plump.
Maybe you want to make a star-shaped face if you're really good with scissors.
Yeah, ooh.
You're probably better than I am then. And I'm
definitely better than I am. I certainly can't do that. I am not that talented, but I have a lot of fun doing it.
And I bet you some of our kiddos out there definitely are.
Oh, yes, for sure. So even though I started out with a really big drawn heart shape, I'm just kind of going around and around until I get the shape and the size heart that I want for my Pygmy Puff.
Cool.
Okay, and then you're going to do, I don't want to throw away my ears.
Oh, no.
And then you're going to do the same thing for your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can go ahead and get started gluing
Cool.
if you've already.
Well, what I'm going to do first, Miss Lindsay, is I'm going to finish drawing a face on here.
Ooh.
So, what you're going to draw on with your permanent marker, if you ask your grown-ups permission, or with your regular marker, is a nose and a mouth, or anything else you want on your Pygmy Puff's face. I'm drawing a nose and a mouth on right now. So I want mine to kind of look like the picture on there. So I made kind of a Y shape to be my nose and my mouth. Then I'm going to open my craft glue, and I'm going to put my googly eyes on.
That's a good idea. You want to get that face all set before you glue it on.
Exactly. Make sure you like the face. Maybe hold it up to your pom-pom. See how it looks on there. And then we can start gluing.
All right. I'm going to put my eyes on before I put my nose and mouth on because I want to see what the eyes look like first.
That's a good idea too.
Before I decide what kind of facial expression my Pygmy Puff
there you go.
is going to have.
So I'm going to put some glue, and I'm going to start with my feet first and glue my feet on. There's like a little hook on my pom-pom, and I'm going to use that as the bottom. But you can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to glue these onto the bottom so that they stick out a little.
Borrow your glue, Miss Carly. My
Sounds
glue
good.
is all stopped up.
Sharing is caring.
And you know what? I do not have my magic wand with me to get that stop out. Uh-oh. I got glue on me.
Time for our catchphrase.
Crafting is messy. Learning is messy. Art is messy. So if you happen to get glue on yourself, that's okay. As long as you clean up afterwards, it works.
Next, I'm going to put a little glue on the bottom edge of my ear and glue that on. You might do that a different way, but I'm going to glue on my ears that way and have them kind of poke out of the fur on the top. Now, remember when you're gluing, guys, you might have to wait a little bit for it to dry. That's okay. Sometimes it's hard and you want to just play with it right away. But you got to be a little bit patient for it to dry. Or if you're not, glue it back on later. That's an option too.
True. All right. So I got my feet. I cut little toes in my feet.
Well, that's very cute. And I'm going to glue my face on very last. You might want to do that in a different order than me. It's up to you. But I decided to do ears and feet first because I thought that they might be a little trickier to finagle than the face. Maybe you want to do the face first so you can make sure it's lined up just how you want it. It's up to you. Here you go, Miss Lindsay. I'm all set with that glue. If not.
Oh, thank you, friend.
You are so. Oh no! I'm trying to send my Pygmy Puff away. It's gonna go on a little walkabout. So you just press that face down till it's stuck on there. I got a little glue on my hands, but that's okay. And now my favorite part is left, coming up with a name for them. A name. Oh my goodness. Maybe you can name it after your favorite character from this series.
Ooh.
Maybe you can name it after Ginny's Pygmy Puff. Does anybody remember what Ginny's Pygmy Puff's name is? Maybe that's going to be a trivia question on Friday. Who knows?
Ooh. What was her Pygmy Puff's name?
Well, it starts with the letter A. It's Arnold the Pygmy Puff.
Arnold, what a great name for a Pygmy Puff.
There you go. Maybe yours is named Arnold. Maybe yours is named Harold. Maybe yours is named Senor Fuzzy Pants. Senor Fuzzy Pants. It's up to you.
You know what? Mine. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to name mine.
Francisco?
Francisco? No. I think I'm going to name mine Claus. Claus.
There you go.
Claus, like claws.
Well,
so I hope you had a lot of fun making your Pygmy Puff with us today. And don't forget to sign up for Harry Potter Trivia on Friday at 1 p.m. You can register on our website. And we have limited edition Hogwarts-themed surprise book bags this week. So be sure to get your grown-up to sign you up for one of those too.
Yeah, so how that works is you tell us your Hogwarts house. Maybe you know it, maybe you have to take a little quiz, maybe you just want to pick which one sounds like you. I'm a Hufflepuff, Miss Lindsay. You might be able to tell from my sweater.
And I'm a Ravenclaw.
And then we pick special books for you based on your Hogwarts house. It's a lot of fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah, our sorting hat here will help us pick your books.
Absolutely. So have a magical week full of mischief and friendship, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.